Hello! Okay, so today I spent the entire day typing up chapter 1 of my books. Okay, so let me say first that I'm already noticing like a theme, if you will, and it's gonna be relationships. I foresee every book being surrounding like one person, mostly one person or two people maybe. I don't know. I can't like remember that far. But I was writing today and it was just like taxing, like draining, like um for the most part, 90% of what I'm typing up right now, I've not read. I mean, I've gone back in my books a few times, skimming just to find certain things, but I've never actually read every single page. And here I was reading, back in 2004, my first year in college, like reading these books. And if you don't know how these books started, it all started with one of my high school friends who we were really close. We went off to college, and in order to stay in touch, we thought we would each write each other like in a notebook, and then when we would go home, we would swap the notebooks, and basically then we wouldn't be missing out on each other's lives, and it was a way to like stay together kind of and stay in touch, and so that's how this whole thing started, and I kind of just ended up going and running with it. But now today, I'm revisiting that time and that relationship I had. And this is the first and probably one of the only chapters where I'm actually going to be interjecting present day a lot more than any other book, to be honest, because where this book picks up, you have no idea why I'm writing the way I am, why I'm feeling the way I feel, and I kind of have to backtrack a little bit and give you a little context as to what the hell had happened and why things were the way they were. And then even writing today, I had touched base with a couple of my other friends that were, I was really super close with, and, I realized, there are things that they don't know to this day, and if they took the time to ever read anything I write, I was having anxiety about that, and I know that everything's fine, and I know it's just like everything's in the past, but it's just like kind of psychs you out, and it makes it's anxiety, to be honest. Overall, these books are going to be covering, in general, like if you really want to like put it like a box around it, it's going to be covering like my journey from, being a kid to, I'm not an adult, okay, maybe I am, but being a kid and growing up, my times in college, big gender identity. I'd like to say sexuality, but, as I'm reading this, turns out I had a lot of sex. Actually, yeah. But no, it's in all seriousness, like, it's gonna be interesting to see everything these books cover, and I just know that I'm noticing a theme, and these books are gonna each, like, be about, like, a certain relationship, and it's like I'm on level 1 right now, and I know that I'm gonna have to go through level 2 and level 3, person 2, person 3, person 4. And if all these books are as draining as this first one, like, dear God, this is going to be a treat. So, with that said, my website is up right now. You can visit it. It's wedgeaholics.com. There's a sporadic blog on there that I write to bitch and complain about the world, but right now, I'm still getting the first chapter together, and I'm working super duper hard on it, so I don't know when it's going to be officially done. Right now, I think the page is password protected, so I don't know when it's going to be officially done, but hopefully I can power through this, and I hope everybody reads it, and I especially hope from the bottom of my heart that people that I'm actually writing about actually read it. So, that's all I gotta say. Have a good Friday.